Yeah, I knowed about that 8-armed guy. I seen him. I seen him out in the woods. Ain't nobody believed me about it, though. I was out hunting for supper, and I looked up on this ridge, and sure enough, there's this octopus-looking thing up there, and I thought, well, it looks like something I seen on that there Discovery Channel. And so I went to get a closer look, but by the time I got there, it was done gone. It seemed real comfortable in nature, and it just like floated through the woods or whatever, but I was for sure, dang sure, it was an 8-armed fella. And so I told all my buddies about it. Ain't none of them believe me. Ain't not one of them believed me. Said I was crazy, smoking too much of that marijuana. No, I was sure of it. And now they'll believe me. And that's just great with me. Because, you know, I ain't always right. What? I hear something right now.
Ow! Some idiot just shot me in the leg!
I gotta go.
Victor Wooten.
Victor Wooten.
Now there's a subject.
Who are we talking about?
50.
Yes, 8 arms.
For years, music fans and music critics have puzzled over the question, how can Victor Wooten play so many notes so quickly? It's a little-known secret that only his closest friends know.
I just feel a calling to set the record straight, and by doing so, hopefully help a lot of people.
He's like an octopus. He can grab anything at one time.
I used to be on the bomb squad. Victor came in, and he looked at me and he said, "Don't you tell nobody, man." And all of a sudden, these arms came out.
I knew one day this day would come to where news would get out about his arms, and I just didn't know what would happen.
How many arms does Victor have?
8.
The truth can be contained no longer, as his friends come forth to reveal what makes Victor so special.
I don't know that it's that unusual, really. I mean, is it hard to believe? I mean, what's really harder to believe? The fact that he can play as he does with only 2 hands, or that he has 8 retractable hands? I believe it's sort of a difficult decision to make.
Right after we found out about the arms, he asked us to make a bass with 4 necks on it.
I'm a tailor. Victor came into my shop. He wanted a suit with 8 arms. I don't do 8 arms. Victor Wooten. That guy climbed up the side of the building. You didn't see that guy? He went up that building so fast. He was like he had 8 arms. 8 arms.
He can reach from here to 42nd Street. I'm on Tingle Street right now. He has 8 arms.
Even people around the world are buzzing about Victor's big secret.
Потом я оглянулся, смотрю, Виктор, он действительно имеет 8 рук. Это правда.
Victor が腕8本あるなんて全然誰も教えてくれませんでした。
Also.
Although his bandmates are very sensitive to Victor's issue.
Man, I don't know what you're talking about, man. I don't want to talk about that, man. I don't want to talk about it.
I knew about this since Victor was 16 years old when I first met him. I mean, does anybody give up Superman? I know who Superman is. Well, nobody ever tells anybody.
No comment.
Was Wooten trying to tell the world something when he titled his 1995 debut, A Show of Hands?
I saw at his house the graphic arts, the artwork for the CD. It said a show of 8 hands, and 8 was scratched in there, much like a frustrated person would want. It was like crying out for help, I guess.
Victor also received encouragement from one of his alien brothers, Bootsy Collins, who for years has hidden his giant webbed-shaped feet inside hollow boots that resemble platform shoes. Even Victor's children are having to learn to adapt to their multi-limbed lifestyle. Curious? Well, folks, you're in the right place at the right time. Keep your eyes peeled. You never know what you'll see at Victor Wooten's Soul Service.
Number 1, baby, New York.